Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday night, wherever you're coming from. Maybe it's not nighttime yet, or it's very late. I don't know. It's nighttime for me. 8 p.m. It's dark, and the days are getting longer. Slowly but surely, the days are getting longer here in the Northern Hemisphere. So, hello and welcome. I am so glad that you are here. And as people trickle in, come on in and get settled in, find a comfortable seat. Find a comfortable seat. Would love to hear where you are coming in from tonight. Put it in the chat and get comfortable. I am so excited because tonight we are doing Wise Mind meditation. I did not expect to be so excited to give a meditation, but I am thrilled and I can't wait for you all to experience this. So it is going to be awesome. So as we settle in, we're trickling in, we're trickling in. It's so good to see everybody come on in. And as we sort of enter the space, if you want to just go ahead and once again get comfortable, and we're going to ground into the space, take a few deep breaths, and then I'll sort of start teaching for us that will go right into practice. So let's go ahead and get grounded into this space, either sitting or laying down, whatever's most comfortable for you. If you're sitting, I want you to, and you're sitting up straight, not cross-legged, make sure that your feet are flat on the ground. And just really ground into that space. If you're sitting, however you're sitting, make sure that your sits bones are well rested on whatever surface. And if you're laying down, just relaxing onto whatever surface is supporting your whole body. And whatever position you're in, I want you to take your hands and I want you to lay them flat down, right? Sometimes for these practices, you can hold them in your lap like this, or you can hold them up, or maybe you put them in a mudra or something like that. But for now, go ahead and ground into this space. Take your palms in whatever position you're in and either put them flat down in your lap, or if you're laying down, maybe if you want to put them flat by your sides and just face them down, grounding into this space and grounding into this moment. As you're trickling in, welcome everybody. We are settling in, grounding into this space. Let's get comfortable and sink into that surface that's supporting you. And right here, I want us to take together 3 deep breaths, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathe in and out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Wonderful. So now we will start with a short teaching before we get into practice. So if you have a beverage or something near you, curl up with that if that's cozy. If you feel like taking notes, maybe you like to journal while we're doing this, grab some paper and pen and follow along. I've just got my cozy mug with water in it. So, all right. So tonight we are practicing Wise Mind. We are going to experience our Wise Mind. So what does that even mean, right? As humans, we can tend to operate from one of 2 states of mind. We can tend to be, as I am often, in our emotion mind, right? In our emotion mind, our thoughts and our behaviors can stem from our emotions, from our feelings, right? Sometimes it can go so far we're operating from our urges or our impulses, right? I was in Target today. Talk about impulse there. In any case, I digress, right? So you get this idea, emotion mind, right? We're operating from this space of our feelings. And so, oftentimes in this space, facts and logic and reason don't play much of a role, right? On the other hand, we have our reason mind. And in our reason mind, those are the very things that uh, where we can operate from that space, where our thoughts and our behaviors stem from logic, reason, facts, right? It's very task oriented. Sometimes it can feel cool or detached, right? Where emotion mind can feel more hot, right? So I want you just to settle in for a moment and sort of holding those two ideas in your mind, settle into your body and notice what's coming up for you. Are you in feeling that you are in emotion mind, reason mind? Maybe we're not quite sure, but just notice, what does that feel like in your body, and where do you feel it? Okay. And so, as you sort of get in touch with that space from which you're operating and what that feels like in your body, we can then think about the middle, right? In the middle path, as it's sometimes called, is our wise mind, right? So the wise mind integrates our emotion and our reason, and it brings them together into the middle path. So when we're in our wise mind, we can see both perspectives. We can see the value of our emotions and we can see the value of reason, right? It really integrates our right brain and our left brain. Okay. I did that backwards. For those of you really paying attention, right? This is left and right. But it integrates those two parts of us, right? And as we think about, as we do very often here at Empowered Healing Practices, the implications for healing, right? If we are operating from this middle path, this integrated path, where we are integrating emotion and reason, right? And bringing that into the middle, this is a space that tends to be more calm and again really sees the value of the perspective of both sides, right? And so stress tends to be reduced in this space. If stress is reduced, we have more space for healing, right? So as we're on a healing journey, operating from our wise mind, which we're going to practice right here tonight, is a really great ally and tool for us on our healing journey. Okay. I do want to go ahead and illustrate with an example. I hope you'll see the humor in it, but to really sink into that concept of our emotion mind and our reason mind, right? What does that look like in day to day life? So if you haven't come up with an example already on your own, I've got one that I'm going to share with you. So, um, my husband and I have been and continue to search for houses, right? We're on a house hunt. And many of you may know that during the COVID period, the housing prices skyrocketed, didn't they? They just really went up and up, and they continue to go up and up, and they're just, climbing away. Um, so, with that, right, uh, we've been searching for houses, and there were times when we would go to a house and we would be touring it. And from my emotion mind, I would tour that house and I would fall in love. I would fall in love with that house. I could feel what it was like to sit there and drink my coffee in the morning. I could see our life laid out before us, and I just felt and loved this place, right? And I had the urge to that sticker price over there, maybe it's twice as much as it was the year before, but I don't care. I'm in love with this house, right? And so that's my emotion mind. My husband, who I love dearly, on the other side of the spectrum, right, would take a look at that very number, perhaps before we would even go see a house. And maybe that number was, I'm going to be funny here, but $20, I'll say. I'm exaggerating, but $20 above our budget. And he would take a look at that number and he would say, "No, Sarah, that number is above our budget and therefore we cannot go." And I'm poking a little bit of fun, but you get the idea, right? Over here, we are oriented on the logic, right? We set a budget. That number is above the budget. Ergo, we don't go see the house. It's as plain as that, right? It's black and white right there on the paper. And so you can see how these two states of mind, right, are really on two different ends of the spectrum. And so when we can operate from our wise mind, we can bring those two viewpoints together and make a wise mind decision. I will let you know when that happens. Stay tuned to the channel, subscribe, so I'll let you know when we arrive at that place. Okay, so I think you get the idea, right? Our wise mind is a place of integration. It's a place of that tends to be a place of more calm, less stress, and wider perspective, right? Again, seeing the value of both sides. And when we can see the value of both sides, we can see that, with others, we can see that in ourselves. And this wise mind is inherent in every single one of us. It's not external, it's not something out there to be achieved. It's right here inside of every single one of us. Okay? So I hope that that is motivating and that you are ready to experience your wise mind. So as we sink into practice today, go ahead and get settled into that comfortable position, sinking into that surface beneath you. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and gently close your eyes if that is comfortable for you. If it's not, that's okay. Leave them open. And here again, take 3 deep breaths with me. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Just settle into this moment. And as you arrive right here, right now, I want you to bring to mind an image. I want you to imagine before you a staircase going down, a descending staircase. And as you stand at the very top of that staircase, you know that at the bottom of the staircase is your wise mind. And as you stand at the top of the staircase, I want you to imagine with all of your senses what is around you. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you smell? What can you taste? And what are you touching? And I want you to sense inward into your body, and I want you to become aware of how you are feeling in your body, what sensations are arising in your body, and where do you feel them? And as you stand at the top of your staircase, I want you to take a deep breath in and out. And I want you to take the first step down your staircase, just one. And here I want you to sense, how does it feel to take your first step down your staircase? And now, as you will, gently begin your journey down your staircase to your wise mind. Journeying down and down, noticing all along the way constantly aware. What can you see? What can you feel? What is in your surroundings? How do you feel inside? Journeying down your staircase. And as you journey down, on your next step, I want you to pause. Now, a good way down your staircase. And I want you to look up the staircase. And I want you to look down the staircase. And pausing here once again with all of your senses, really take in this scene. And what is it like to be here in the middle of your staircase? Fully present and aware, you continue your journey down your staircase. Continuing down your staircase. And as you continue, you see some light near the end and the bottom of your staircase. And you take the next few steps, the last step down your staircase. And as you take the last step, you look around and notice you're on a landing, and just ahead of you is a room. With curiosity, you enter the room. Look around, explore. What does this room look like? What does it feel like? What sensations are arising in your body as you're here in this room? Are there objects that you might inspect? What is the temperature? Just noticing anything in this room. And as you look around this room, suddenly in the floor, something catches your eye, and you notice there the shape of a cutout of a door, like a trap door or a door to a cellar. And with curiosity, you simply walk over to the door and you open it. And as you look down, you notice that there's another level. And again, with curiosity, you descend to this bottom level. And here, as you enter this new space, this very bottom level, you notice that this is your wise mind. This is your true being. This is your true knowing. This is the integration of your emotion and your reason. Noticing now, with all of your senses, what is it like to be in this space? Just noticing. spending some time just being in this space. For some, this may be a calming space. For others, sometimes the first visits can be carried with some fear. If that's happening for you, just breathe in, breathe out. Know that you are safe. Know that you can open your eyes at any time. This is a safe space. Just breathing and noticing without judgment. Experience your wise mind. And sensing that it's time to start back up your staircase. You make your way out of this lowest level into that upper room. Noticing as you go what it is like to come up from that lowest level into the upper room. Looking around and slowly walking toward the bottom of your staircase. Taking one more moment here to check in with your body and your surroundings. Just noticing whatever there is to notice. And with your next breath, begin your journey up your staircase. Journeying up your staircase. And as you journey, maintaining your awareness with all of your senses, checking in with your body as you climb up the stairs. And as you continue to climb up your stairs, you see the top of your stairs, and you take the last few steps, the last step to the very top of your staircase, the same place where you started. I want you to take a deep breath here. Breathe in and out. And with as much attention, intention, and awareness as you can, become aware one last time of everything you can see, everything you can hear, everything you can smell, everything you can touch, and even everything you taste. And I want you to feel into your body. What sensations are arising in your body? What do you notice here? Where do you notice it? And has anything shifted from when you began your journey down your staircase? Perhaps it has. Perhaps it hasn't. There is no right or wrong. Breathing in and out here, I want to leave you with this. Your wise mind is inherent in you. It is a part of you. You can revisit your wise mind anytime. It is always there for you. Breathe in and out. Breathing in and out. One more time. Breathe in and out. And as we come to the end of practice, We're going to bring our awareness back to the room. Coming back into your body, you might start to make some small movements. Keep your eyes closed for now, but go ahead and tap your feet and rub the top of your thighs and give yourself a hug, sort of coming back into this room, into this space, and repeat after me for some gratitudes. I am grateful for this moment. I am grateful for this breath. I am grateful that I showed up to practice tonight. And as we close, go ahead and gently open your eyes. I am so glad, I am so grateful that you came to practice tonight. I would love to hear your experience of this practice. Feel free to put it in the chat. Feel free to send a message through the Empowered Healing Practices email or head over to the Facebook community. I would love to see you all there. We are live now, and I would love to hear about your experience. I would also love to hear how you felt tonight about the combination of the teaching and the practice. Is that something you would like to see more of? So again, thank you all. Thank you all for coming to practice tonight. I can't wait to hear from you, and I will see you all again in 2 weeks. All my love.